Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today I'm going to work on the cover for the French journal because I can finally happily report I found the cover pieces. Yes, well, I had put them in a big book to flatten them out and I forgot I did that. So there you go. Not someplace I usually put things, and so it comes back to haunt me. Okay, I've gone ahead and added in a piece for the spine, and I had these cool, I think they've got to be vintage paper fasteners, like giant brads, that I wanted to use. So because they are giant, I could just use two of them, and they're very cool. On the inside they've got a bit of rustiness kind of to them. So this is what I have done. I took this material called, let's see, where are we? Here we go. Sizzix texture roll. I don't know if it's still available. I've had this in my stash for ages. The last time I tried to use it, it says to let's see, wash and distress to create a leather effect. So I wet it down, squish it up, and then it was too short for my journal that I wanted to use it for. So this time, this one's smaller, so it worked much better. Cut a piece of that, like I said, wet it, scrunched it. It does have a bit of a leather look to it. This is a gray color, not a brown. So, but I am pretty happy with the way that turned out. I'm not sure how strong it's going to be. I think it's pretty strong. I know I can't tear it, but I want to put a piece of fabric down the center just to help when I add the signatures in. But before I do that, as much as I want these to show, I cannot get them to lay flat. So I'm going to put a piece of tissue paper over them and see if that will be enough to hold them down, and then hopefully we can still kind of see them, because that's what I'm hoping for. So let's get started on that. Oh, what have I done with my glue sticks? Let's see. My liquid glue's all out. Oops, hold on. My ring light's attempting to fall over. Pardon my reach. Here's my glue stick. I don't know where the other ones went. Oh, I know what I did with them. Okay. So let's try this with the, I'm going to put a good coating of glue stick on it, and then I'm going to put some art glitter glue around the edges. I really kind of wanted to use the PVA glue on it, but I think because the metal is already a little rusty, that the liquid glue might be a bit, what am I doing? Trying to glue over the top of my pencil. That's not going to work at all. Okay. So the tracing paper gets a bit curly with the glue stick, but that's okay. And I think it'll be enough to hold it down. If it's not, I can always put something else over it later in the process. So, okay, so let's glue stick down, grab the art glitter glue. I tried attaching this Sizzix texture roll with PVA, and it was okay. It doesn't grab as fast as the art glitter glue, and so and because it's kind of a bumpy texture, because I crinkled it up. That was a little bit of a challenge, so I used the art glitter glue when I did the second side, and that was a little easier to manage. So okay, here we go. You still can kind of see the fasteners through the tissue paper. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough to hold them flat, but hopefully it will be strong enough just to hold it to stay over it, and then that way things don't get caught. That was my main concern. Yeah, because these are made out of, well, I assume these are made out of steel. I have another box of ones that are even longer that are, in fact, I know they're made out of steel because I have the original box for those. So let's see, is that going to stay down? Don't know. Don't know if it's going to stay down or not. It's all an experiment. Now the center's popping up. Let's see. Go ahead and just pop that up a little bit, and then I'll put a little more art glitter glue. Oh, that's probably a good idea. That's what I should have done to begin with. Except you can see the art glitter glue, and I was trying to avoid the little glue trails, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I could have just left them. I could have put washi tape over the top of them. I just thought the washi tape would obscure them too much. So let's see. I did try hitting them with my little hammer, and that did help a little bit, but I still have the ends that are kind of popping up just a little bit. I mean, it's certainly not going to be the end of the world if these don't stay flat, but I thought I'd give it a try and see. Let's see. Oh, I just jumped right into this. I didn't even say hope everyone's doing well and had a chance to do something creative. Let's see, what have I been working on? I've been prepping for that class that I'm going to teach next weekend. And what else have I been doing? Working on my art swap books. There's 2 books now because I'm still going to be swapping with my friend Pat. And then some of the volunteers at the Art Resource Center have taken on the project of our swap book. So I wonder if I smooth the art glitter glue out. Nah, it's still going to leave little trails. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. So that's what I've been doing as far as creative things go. I planned to get a ton more stuff done this last weekend, but of course, as I always say, when my husband is off, which he is on the weekends, I don't get much art done. Oh, we did go to our ice dyeing class, and that was really fun and very interesting. I've ordered some dyes, powder dye, so that I can try and make some here at home. It was really fun. Although it's getting awful hot now. Was not as hot last Saturday. Okay, so I've got that there. And now I want to put this piece of linen kind of down the center, and I'm going to come back and fray the edges of the linen. So I want to put my PVA glue. Oops, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let me get a piece of glue paper or 2 to put under this so that I don't get it all over my mat, because I tend to squish things out. Once again, technical term, squish. Okay, and I have my little silicone makeup brush spreader thingy right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some PVA glue down the center. And of course I will have to let this dry really well before I try to sew the signatures in. But of course, since I haven't made the signatures yet, that shouldn't be an issue. And it is nice and dry here, and you know, I don't know how hot it's gonna be today. This weekend, they're saying, or by early next week, 113. So I could just set it in the garage, and it's basically a giant oven. So let me smooth this out. This texture stuff is really interesting, but it is bumpy, so it's not like putting down a smooth piece of fabric. I did debate about putting a piece of Tyvek in, and then I thought that's probably just too much. I'm not going to put this in half so I can kind of get it centered-ish. Oops, centered-ish, but not right this way. I'm not going to put it, you know, really heavy signatures in this. It's going to be the invoices, so it's not going to be a lot of heavy pages. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Debbie is here. She's been here trying to get on my desk all morning, driving me a bit crazy. So, okay. So I'm gonna put this on here. Do I dare start to fray the edges a little bit before this is good and dry? Probably not, because I'm probably gonna pull it loose. Hey, Debbie. Katie. Okay. This part, I just really want the center to hold. This part pulling up is okay, because I do want to fray a bit down the sides and give us a little better view of those fasteners. One thread at a time to fray these. And this is a piece of, I don't know if it's linen, or I kind of think it's a hand woven piece. I had some scraps that I got at the Art Resource Center, and so I just cut a little piece from the little scraps, and it's nice and heavy, so I know it'll be good and strong. Let's see. Well, that seems pretty well glued down there. So here's this side. As you can see, not perfectly straight, but straight-ish. And there's the brad showing on the front. I really wanted to do 3, but the legs on the brads are so long that that wasn't going to work unless I cut them off, and I didn't want to do that. So let's pull that up. Let's see, can I fray a little bit more on this side? Okay, well, I have to let everything dry, and then, you know, we can work on adding the signatures. Well, the next time I'll be creating the signatures, and I will make sure I don't lose this time. I will put it back in the project bin where it should have been last time. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. As you know, I love to hear from you, and I don't hear from very many of you, but when I do, it makes me very happy. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The little channel is still growing. I think I'm just almost to 700 followers, or subscribers, so that would be great if I could get to that number. And I'm still pushing towards 1,000. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I don't know if it matters if I do or don't, but that's kind of my goal for the next little while. And I hope you'll join me again in the future, and I will say bye-bye for now.